He's heating up. Nothing.
Booyah! I forgot the words.
Vladivats.
I am Vladivats.
So, as you can guess, we're talking some NBA tonight. I'm Morgan.
I'm Jeremy.
Welcome to another episode of Porch Asses. We are back. It is Saturday night. Saturday nights are for fighting. Is that the lyric, John?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're talking NBA playoffs. Jeremy's Raptors, the huge win today to go down 3-1 in the series.
All right, that's the show. Good night, everybody.
Yep. Last night, my Bucks shellacked the Bulls
Jesus.
at the United Center by 30. Bucks up 2-1 the series. Do you want to talk about our two series last?
Yeah, let's go through everything.
Let's go everything first. Okay, we're going to start in the West. Last night, Suns take a 2-1 lead on New Orleans. 114-111. Chris Paul with 28. I think he has 24 assists in the first 3 games without a turnover, which is like an NBA record, which is great. He's also a cop. So when the dude from New Orleans got ejected last night in that flagrant 2 on Jay Crowder.
Oh, yeah.
The first one crying, complaining to the refs, Chris Paul. Yes, I know it's a veteran move, but Chris Paul's also a cop, and I can't stand cops. No, but I can't stand the Suns. I think the finals last year with the Bucks just ruined that organization for me. Their fans are annoying. I think they're a very good basketball team. I think they have some sense of entitlement and overratedness. Chris Paul's a Hall of Famer, don't get me wrong. Devin Booker's hurt. A lot to prove for me. I can't stand DeAndre Ayton. I cannot stand Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder misses a three-pointer, and then 17 people die in New York City. It's just that bad from Jay Crowder beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's on his 32nd team or something. He's played for every team in the league, I think.
Pelicans don't have Zion.
He's eating donuts on the bench.
No, shut up. I love Zion, and I will not take fat jokes here. We're not fat phobic on Porch Asses. I couldn't name you one other guy on New Orleans' team.
Brandon Graham?
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram, yeah.
Okay.
Brandon Graham.
Graham.
Wrong sport.
Graham Cracker.
Are they the most, they're boring.
New Orleans?
Yeah. I'm kind of I watched
Not that I don't think they're boring. I just don't. They started the season 1-12. They get into the playoff tournament or the play-in tournament. They get into the first round, face the Suns. Don't get me wrong; it's an impressive season.
Yeah,
do it without Zion's very impressive. But I don't find them an interesting basketball team at all.
Is he there next year?
Zion, oh yeah, Zion. I don't think he has an NBA caliber season, MVP caliber season next year, but I think he's up there in the top 10 players next season. I think he's very good. I think he's one of the elite young talent in the league, which we're going to talk about a couple more in the next series, the next 2 series.
Yes.
But I think the Suns come out and win that series.
Yeah, I think
they advance. I think it goes 5 games. Yeah, I think it goes 5 games. I think New Orleans wins the next 2. It goes
Phoenix.
5.
Yeah,
or Phoenix wins the next 2. I want to talk about the game. Was it last night? Golden State and Denver. That series is done.
That's over. Yeah.
Yeah. You stop Jokic, you stop the Nuggets, and Poole and Curry and
Clay
and Andre. In the words of that dude from First Take, give me Iguodala.
Oh, Max Kellerman.
Yeah. But as we were waving to a person outside the window. Sorry about that. No, but that series is over. I think Suns win the next one. I think it ends 4-0.
A hot take here, and I don't know if you agree with me or not. I think Jokic is overrated.
He's MVP. He's my MVP pick. He's my MVP pick over Embiid. He's over my MVP pick over my boy Giannis. I think MVP is the most valuable player to their team. If Jokic wasn't on the Nuggets would be a top 5 worst team in the league.
True.
He's top 3 in points per game. I think he was second behind Embiid in rebounds per game.
Yeah.
He was behind, I think, Rudy Gobert for blocks per game.
No, Captain COVID.
Yeah. Speaking of Gobert, let's just talk about that one.
They're
You're
on
picking
right.
the Suns, right? Or the Warriors,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's
Okay.
easy. Yeah.
Okay, picking the Warriors, I'm picking the Warriors. Right now, last time I checked...
Utah's up 4.
Okay, Utah's up 4 on the Mavericks.
Third quarter.
Luka's back. That series is what, 2-1?
2-1, yeah.
Dallas?
Yeah, no,
No, Dallas is up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Dallas is up 2-1. This is a series I think goes 4 games. Or 7 games. Here's a hot take. The winner of the series will have 4 wins.
Oh!
Hot take.
Jesus, call Stephen A. Smith.
Luka's back. I think that changes it for the Mavs. I'm picking the Mavs in this series.
I
will never forgive Rudy Gobert for the COVID.
Yeah. Right now, Luka has 21, 6, and 3.
Okay.
And that's with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Okay.
Utah up by 3.
Don't get me wrong. I love Donovan Mitchell.
I love Donovan Mitchell.
I just think I like the Mavs. I love Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie's, I think, one of the best non-big players in the league.
Yeah.
At second tier, I love Spencer Dinwiddie.
Boban.
Love Boban. I love Boban not for, like, on the court. I love Boban off the court.
Yeah. Boban's more entertaining off the court.
Yep. Last West series we have to talk about is Jazz and Mavs.
The most entertaining series of all of them.
Of all of them. John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're up 2-1
versus
on Minnesota.
Cat and the Timberwolves. I think this series goes 7.
I hope it does.
John Morant's the best young guy in the league. Cat's right up there. Pat Beverly's right up there. People hate Pat Bev, but I love a good villain sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's that guy. A couple nights ago, Timberwolves surrendered, 2 21-point leads to Memphis. Memphis comes back and wins. Steven Adams held a pit. I posted a picture. I found a picture of Steven Adams when we went to was it North Florida game?
Yes.
And we were right at courtside at Pitt, and then Steven Adams now, it's literally 2 different people.
Yeah. He bulked up and, like...
The tattoos changed a lot of it. But I'm always going to pick any team Steven Adams is on. So I'm taking Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
I love John Morant. If you could take Giannis off the Bucks and put any player on it, it would be John Morant. I think they make a run in the West. They're my pick out of the Western Conference. Memphis.
Yeah. They're the sexy pick.
They're the sexy pick, yes.
But they're also, like, everybody's picking them, but it makes sense why you're picking them.
Yeah. Everybody's picking the Suns, too, which they're the best team in basketball record-wise.
But I would take the Grizzlies over the Suns.
Yeah. So who you taking, Memphis? And
I'll take Memphis, yeah.
You're taking Memphis.
Yeah.
We're both taking the Warriors.
We're both taking the Mavs.
And we're both taking the Mavs.
And we're both taking the Suns.
Oh, okay. So we're pretty even on the West. Any big standout moments in the Western Conference for you so far?
How Minnesota is just giving up leads. Those 2 20-point leads, they gave them out like it was candy.
Yeah.
My
big storyline, I think, in the Western Conference is the injury bug.
Yes, that too.
Booker out for last night's game 3 and tomorrow's game 4. Luka's back now. Mm-hmm. There's still questions about Curry's foot.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit in the Eastern Conference too, but I think the big storylines in the Western Conference is an injury I don't think it's this round, but does an injury affect who comes out of the West to the finals?
I believe so.
I believe so. If a team like Memphis can stay healthy, like they are, watch out.
Oh, yeah.
If Luka can come back hot, which it sounds like he already is for putting 21 points up so far, the Mavs are right there too. But there's a hell of a lot of basketball to be played.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell of a lot of basketball. And I said this to my buddy Zach on Twitter. I think the West is more of a buzzsaw than the East.
Yeah.
I think you have your top 3 teams in the East, but I think any team can come out of the West other than the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Or the Pelicans.
Yeah. Those are the 2 that couldn't.
Yeah. Moving on to the East, we'll start Game 3. No. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that one first. Heat and Hawks. Hawks go big last night. Heat go on a 21-0 run in over a 4-minute span. Hawks come back. Trae Young with 4.5 seconds left hits the teardrop, which I absolutely love Trae Young, but I hate Trae Young at the same time because of that teardrop.
Same.
Jimmy Butler gets a last chance 3, misses it. I think the turning point of this series last night, I still think the Heat win, but I was going to take the Heat in like five games. I think it could go 6 or 7 now because Kyle Lowry's injury.
Yes.
He's out with a hammy. They don't know for how long, if he's going to play in Game 4, if he's going to play in Game 5. But the game changer last night was in the fourth quarter when Kyle Lowry got hurt.
Yeah.
Because other than that, the Heat has Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler, and that's about it. You have P.J. Tucker's defense, but of course P.J. Tucker, love him to death because he won a ring with the Bucks, hits that freaking 3 with like 13 seconds left last night. In the same spot. I don't think I've ever seen P.J. Tucker take a shot other than the corner 3.
Hey, when you're hot, you're hot.
When he's at the Bucks, when I was the Heat, they stick him in the corner, the far corner. P.J. Tucker's there. Yes, he hits those big 3s, but at the same time, he also had some yikes moments. I love P.J. Tucker to death. He helped us win a ring in Milwaukee. Not us a ring, but the Bucks a ring in Milwaukee. I just broke one of my biggest sports commandments in calling my team we.
Yeah.
I hate that when people do that, but I just did it myself, but I don't care. But I think Kyle Lowry getting hurt is a big momentum changer. That win last night is a big momentum changer. Winning in Atlanta is very hard to do.
Oh, absolutely.
And the Heat have some competition, I think, now. I think that's a brand new series. I think tomorrow night's Game 4 is very big.
Yeah.
But I'm still taking the Heat in 6.
I will agree with you on that, but that Kyle Lowry injury, like you said, is a big, big turning point.
Yeah.
Because if he's out multiple games, that's...
Can Jimmy Butler carry that team
exactly. And he did it in the bubble.
Yeah, because Rachel Nichols was there, and that is... Okay, time out. We're going to talk about this conspiracy real quick.
I was waiting for this.
I'm not even going to go very far in deep into this, like unlike Jimmy Butler did. But so the rumor is, and the conspiracy is, that Jimmy Butler laid pipe to Rachel Nichols while in the bubble. Which is absolutely hilarious to me. And good for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
good for Rachel Nichols, too. But can Jimmy Butler carry that Heat team without Kyle Lowry?
I would say no, because that's why they brought Kyle Lowry in.
I'm saying yes, but I think the series goes longer. And if Kyle Lowry's out long term, congratulations to the Philadelphia 76ers for making the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll get to that next. Next series, Game 3 tonight at 7:30. Game in Brooklyn.
Bane has not won yet.
I hate this series because I hate both teams.
Same. I'd rather watch underwater basket weaving.
I hate the Nets to death. I hate Kyrie for off the basketball court stuff. I hate KD for on the basketball court stuff. Even though he airballed a 3 to send them to the Eastern Conference Finals when my Milwaukee Bucks beat them in overtime last season. So, fuck you, KD. I never liked KD when he was in Oklahoma City. I never liked KD when he was on Golden State. I never liked KD when he was at Texas. No thank you. I've never been a KD guy. And I know some of my friends and some of my people are big KD people, but I cannot stand the man.
I used to like him in college in Oklahoma City, and then he thought he was like God's greatest gift to basketball.
Put him in a tuxedo, KD is Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get a brother a sandwich. Jesus.
But that series, I think now that it's in Brooklyn, I think it's a different series. The Nets at home are very good. Kyrie can shoot it. A couple nights ago when I didn't realize this because I'm an asshole sometimes, but he went off. I thought he got hurt, so I tweeted he had to poop.
Is it Paul Pierce?
No, not me. Me realizing that it's sunset for Ramadan, so he can go eat and drink now. I felt like an asshole. So, but no, I don't like. I hate the Nets because of the people off the court and on the court.
Yeah.
The Celtics, I just hate their fan base. I hate any entitled Bostonian.
Paul Pierce shit his pants, and don't tell me otherwise. I can't get behind either one because
I can't either.
Because the Nets are they're trying to be the Golden State of the West. Oh, we got a super team. Da 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 da.
And that didn't even help because they traded away Harden because Harden wanted out.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons comes back. Does that really help them? I don't think so.
No.
Ben Simmons is trash. Watch him go for 65 tonight.
Is he playing?
No, I think he's gonna play Monday. I think.
But Ben Simmons can't even get 65 on 2K.
I'm taking Celtics in 7. I think the Nets win both games in Brooklyn, and I think they alternate back and forth.
I'm going Boston in 6. I just can't get behind
Tatum is great. If Tatum was on any other team,
I would root for him.
I would root for him.
The only time I did cheer for him was in the bubble when he hit that.
I actually like Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Do I think he should have been Defensive Player of the Year? No.
No.
I actually like Marcus Smart as a player. That's the only saving grace of the Celtics for me. But I'm taking Celtics in 7.
Celtics in 6.
Moving on. We're going to get to yours. We'll go yours first.
All right, let me stretch here.
Yeah, he's got to stretch so he doesn't cramp up.
I'm going to cramp up or I'm going to bitch like Joel Embiid.
So, Game 4 today in Toronto. Toronto wins by 8.
We got one!
Raptors down 3-1 or 3-1. 3-1 in the series.
Pascal went off.
Embiid, I think that thumb is a bigger issue than people are leading on to for Embiid.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to watch down the stretch.
He is a giant fucking piss baby. I am so sick of his shit.
So is Harden.
Oh, yeah.
No, my biggest gripe with the Sixers is they have such loser energy from their fan base.
Oh, God,
because it's the Philadelphia fan base, and that's way beyond this podcast.
We don't have enough time for that.
No, we really don't.
Like, there was at one point, Embiid's flopping around like a dead fish on the floor.
That's all he does.
And he's like, has his arms up in the air trying to get calls. And then he drops and lowers his shoulder into Pascal's chest. And he's standing there going, what?
I watched the Sixers game, I want to say about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So they probably like 8 or 9 games left in the season. Embiid shot like 21 free throws in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Pascal had 34 points today. That was a playoff record for him.
What did Van Fleet go for?
Van Fleet left with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Oh, that's right. He got hurt. I was watching it work. So
yeah, he's got a bum hip and his left hip and his right knee.
My hip?
No, seriously.
My hip. Get that man a life alert bracelet right now.
Yeah.
And then what's his face? The rookie dealing with that ankle injury too.
Scotty Barnes. He
won Rookie of the Year today.
Yep.
But I think that's about it for Toronto, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
I think it goes back to Philadelphia for Game 5, and I think that series is over.
Oh yeah. I hate to say that, but yeah.
That series is over. Sixers going on.
This is the minutes for the guys, for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet played 14 minutes. OG Anunoby played 31. Gary Trent Jr., 39. Thaddeus Young, 29. Scotty Barnes, 25. Pascal Siakam played 43 minutes today.
Ooh, shit.
Nick Nurse does not have a bench.
No.
And that's part of the problem. Is I love Pascal Siakam, I love Fred VanVleet, I love the core Toronto team, and I like Nick Nurse, I like his system and everything like that, but Jesus Christ, you have a bench, use them! I know Pascal doesn't want to come out, but good God! The guy goes off for 34 points, I get it, but he's got to play, he doesn't have to play that long. It's called rotation. Like, you have to use them. And they've never gone out and gotten a lot of guys in free agency or anything like that. So that's, in my opinion, that's the detrimental part to this Toronto team, is why they haven't been successful since 19 with the championship, was there's no bench play. It's the starting five, and that's it.
I don't mean to interrupt you because I'm just watching this. I was kind of zoning out there. I'll just let you bitch. But sports update. And still heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury.
Ah, shit.
I love Tyson Fury.
Is he going to retire?
Yeah, he said that was his last fight. He said he's going to retire and all he's going to do is drink and masturbate. One of us. One of us.
That's true.
Of us.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, he knocked out White.
Oh, okay.
So, I won that sports.
Yeah, I had to go off because I hate the Philadelphia. I used to like the Sixers. But I cannot watch Joel Embiid and James Harden anymore. I cannot take this fucking team.
I grew up on the Iverson Sixers.
That was the team.
That was a great Sixers basketball. Now it's literally Harden and Embiid flopping all over the floor.
Oh my god. It was ridiculous. Oh god, I can't. Let's move on to something a little bit more.
Moving on to something a little bit more exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Last night at the United Center, the first home game for the Chicago Bulls playoff series in 5 years, and they get shellacked by the Milwaukee Bucks, 111-81. Mwah.
He sent me a snap last night. It was 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it's like 110-69. I went, is this a video game? Like, what the hell?
So, me and my buddy Zach, who are giant...
The biggest
Bucks fans
in the world, probably.
He took Bucks money line because we were so down on Middleton getting hurt. Middleton out at least the rest of the first round, out 3 to 4 weeks of the MCL sprain. Hopes to be back sometime in the second round, and I was down bad because I thought they were fucked.
So that's what I told you.
Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
Giannis only plays 18 minutes last night. Lovely. Keep him healthy. Keep him. Grayson Allen, who I absolutely hated when he wasn't on the Bucks, absolutely love Grayson Allen now. Goons off in Chicago last night for 19 points. Any Bulls fan that was booing him because of the Caruso dive that broke Caruso's wrist, yes, I believe it was a dive.
Was that last year?
No, it was this year.
Oh, that was early. Yeah,
that was earlier this season.
I remember that now.
Caruso missed 7 weeks. Fuck you, Alex Caruso, and your fucking headband.
I think he's like the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I know. Grayson Allen goes off. Drew Holiday goes off. Bobby Portis in the goggles goes off. Bobby Goggles. Shout out to Bobby Portis. They didn't need Middleton last night. They shut down They shut down the Bulls offense heavily in the first half. They go up 16 at halftime. No, they were up 16 at the end of the first. They go up 19 at halftime. They win by 30. You know it's bad when the top play highlight of the game was Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Not Giannis, Thanasis. Excuse me. With the dunk in the fourth quarter. You know it's good when DeMar DeRozan is sitting on the bench with 8.5 minutes left. My man went on. Don't get me wrong, DeMar is great. He goes for 42 in game 2. He goes for, I think, 11 points last night. Bucks pull out an early game 1 win. That game should not have been that close, in my opinion. Another blowing lead situation there. I totally think game 2 was an absolute fluke. The Bucks just shot cold, and it happens.
Oh yeah,
those nights. Game 3, they come out. The guys that we need to step up stepped up, and hopefully that happens the rest of the series. I think the series goes 5 games. I think it may go 6. I don't think it goes the distance, but I think it goes 5 or 6.
I think 5, in my opinion.
Tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, I think is the big moment. Bucks don't like afternoon games. They are by Penguin fandom.
Oh,
Sunday afternoon games.
Those.
Yeah, which scare the shit out of me.
I know what you mean. I gotcha.
They always come out cold. My thing with this series is get out healthy. Then you have a battle next round between Celtics and Nets. I don't think Chicago can live in Milwaukee's doghouse. I don't think they can play on the same playground as each other.
No.
Game 2, like I said, was a fluke. Am I enjoying the hell out of last night? Yes, but it's 1 o'clock tomorrow. It starts all over again.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a nervous wreck. Till then, we're good. I still think Giannis is the best player in the league. I think Jokic wins the MVP, but I think Giannis is the best player. You get that man in the paint, his free throw, game 1 and game 2, kind of iffy. I think he went 4 for 5 last night at the line. I'm okay with. Where was I going with this? Oh, I think they're fine without Middleton. Middleton was actually playing probably the worst basketball of his career in game 2. He was only... Last year in the playoffs, he averaged like 22.5 points per game. This, in game 1 and game 2, he was at like 13 points a game.
Damn.
The last month of the season, he was like at 16 points a game. So he's playing down basketball. But I think they're fine without him. You'll be surprised who I think the best player for the Bucks last night was. It wasn't Grayson Allen. It wasn't Drew Holiday. It was Wesley Matthews Jr.
Holy shit.
My man, he's very underrated at the three-point line. He's very good. And they put him in the starting lineup. I love the lineup they went last night. They went Drew, Wesley, Giannis, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez. That's a hell of a good lineup.
That's a really good starting five there.
I'm so glad they brought Bobby Portis back. That the city loves him. He loves the city. They brought him back for 2 more years.
I'd put that starting five up against any of them, and that's probably one of the best.
I don't think they. My only issue, and last night kind of proved me wrong a little bit. My biggest issue with the Bucks is their depth.
No, I know what that feels like.
Yes, you have Grayson Allen coming off the bench. You have Pat Connaughton coming off the bench. 2 great free-throw shooters. Bobby and Brook and Giannis can switch out between that 4 and 5 position. Holiday's there. Wesley Matthews is there. Grayson, again, 4, or the 1 and 2. Pat's the 1 and 2. But other than that, you get that lower bench, and you saw that in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Yikes. You got Thanasis. That man is a ball of energy on and off the court. Shout out to him for wearing knee-high socks. Don't laugh. That's the way to play basketball. But I think the Bucks take it in 5 games. I don't think the Bulls win again.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. They're like I said before, and like I've told you, they're just too good.
Yeah, they're yeah.
Giannis is that good that he can not put the team on his back, but he can carry them if needed.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't got nothing. I ranted about my Bucks. I'm good.
I'm wrapped it. Joel Embiid's a bitch. I hate James Harden. I'm gonna just hold him down and shave his beard.
The Bulls lost at 30 at home. Jeremy's phone just restarted.
Yeah, that's like the second time that's done that today.
That's weird.
That is weird.
But guys, enjoy the show. Enjoy the night. Enjoy basketball. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Sabbath. Don't work too hard.
Don't worry, yeah.
Because that's penalty of death. No, but enjoy yourself, guys. Be safe. Love each other.
We'll talk more here in a few weeks.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
All right. Later.